Step into the game. We the Curry brothers, night and day network. We bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth we chase greatness. In the darkness we shine like the brightest stars, using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage, we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game. Never staying the same. Night and day network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer, don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, what in the hell is going on out here, man?
Man, we back on the night shift, bro.
Back on the night shift.
Back on the night shift, man.
Man, shout out to y'all for showing up, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button when y'all get in. Man, we're gonna get right into this. Yeah, we gotta get right into this. Niggas gonna have to catch the replay.
Catch the replay.
Yeah, niggas gonna have to catch the replay.
Yeah, we got this Heche. We're gonna dig more into this Heche shit, man.
Yeah, some more videos surfaced. We ain't realized she was blacklisted, y'all. So we about to get into that.
Yep. If y'all can, make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in.
Rabbit hole goes deep.
Share this live stream if you can. Yep. Let's get it. All right, so man, let's get into this mysterious video that's been floating around with about Heche and Ellen DeGeneres. You know, they used to date back in the day. And that's like right after they fell out, or whatever, she got blacklisted for a long time from the industry. And she leading all the way up to her death. Everything's was mysterious. So we got a line of a timeline of shit too. So man, make sure y'all smash that like button. But I want to get into this one real quick.
Let's do
and
that.
Heche has died. Her vehicle ran off the road at a high rate of speed and collided into a house in LA last Friday.
Whew. Want to start over?
Now her ex, Ellen DeGeneres, is calling it a sad day.
Why do you think she tried to put me in an institution, folks? Hi.
And Ellen's fine. She can sit on her pile of money.
I hope you like your money, because that's why I broke up with you. Do you like sitting on your piles of cash? Because guess what? It gets you exactly where you are. And I asked her to come and meet me for lunch at the Four Seasons, and I was greeted by 5 suits. Ellen was sitting in a chair, and I said, as far as I remember, I didn't invite anybody else to lunch today. And they said, we know that you have you want to take Ellen to the premiere, and we're here to tell you that you will be fired from your $10 million picture deal if you do it. And then Ellen looked at me. I was sitting on the armchair because she lit a Four Seasons chair, and she said, do what they say. You don't know what you're up against. We've only known each other for a couple of days. And I said, I do know what I'm up against.
It's the first time that I have been able to show what I believe happens after you keep secrets and the freedom you feel once you tell them and the transformation that can happen.
Usually we do.
And Heche.
Yo, she said Ellen tried to stick ass in a mental hospital, bro. That's crazy.
Nigga, what about that lunch, nigga?
That lunch. Yeah, we're gonna pull that up. I got all
5 suits, nigga. It's pulled
up.
About
to pull all that shit up.
Same shit that Dave Chappelle, same shit that what's his name said Dave Chappelle told him, the dude from Half Baked. What's that comedian name from Half Baked? Said that Dave said they visited me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, them suits, when them suits show up and they tell you you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that, what the Ellen tell her? Listen to what they tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. All right, so
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
so let's go ahead and get into some of this before we get into some of those interviews and shit. Let's recap on some of the shit that led up to the crash real quick. Our recap. So this is when she had a situation with the security before she started speeding off and shit into that little ass blue car.
No, out of the car. No, out of the car. Out of the car.
I'm out of here.
Now his ass was trying to get her up out of the car and shit. Security, I guess that was security at whatever lot they was in, or I don't know who the fuck that was actually. That's before she led up to speeding down the goddamn street all fast, crashed into the damn home.
Damn, it seemed like dating Ellen effed her life up. That's what it seemed like.
Dang. Speeding down that little ass block. God dang. So all right, so let's hop into this article real quick. When she says Anne Heche was blacklisted for 10 years after dating Ellen, but we're gonna get into some of them interviews and shit too. So let's go ahead and get into this article real quick.
Actor and Heche said she was blacklisted by Hollywood for her romance with Ellen DeGeneres, sparking a decade-long studio movie drought. She felt like patient zero in cancel culture, the Donnie Brasco star told the New York Post's Page 6 in an interview posted Monday. Heche and DeGeneres dated from 1997 to 2000, but the actor said the downturn in her career came after she took the daytime talk show host as her date to the 1997 premiere of Volcano. I didn't do a studio picture for 10 years, Heche said. I was fired from a $10 million picture deal and did not see the light of day in a studio picture. In a 2020 interview, Heche discussed the repercussions of being so public with her love for DeGeneres that night. I was told by Fox Studio executives that if I brought Ellen to the premiere, my contract would be terminated, Heche told Mr. Warburton magazine. I brought Ellen despite those threats, and we were escorted out of the theater before the lights came on by security and not allowed to attend the premiere party because they did not want any photos of us together. Heche, 52, told the Post that studio dealmakers immediately seemed to lose interest in her as the romantic lead opposite Harrison Ford in 6 Days, 7 Nights, but she praised Ford for standing by her. The 1998 Disney film, reportedly made for $80 million, grossed more than $164 million worldwide. Heche is now starring in the tornado drama 13 Minutes. She said before that she has no regrets about her time with DeGeneres. I was a part of a revolution that helped move equality forward. I would not have been able to do that if I had not fallen in love with Ellen, she told Entertainment Tonight in 2020.
All right, so let's get into some of these interviews. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's hop into Ellen's first response when they found out about the crash and shit. Ellen she ain't really had too much to say about that shit. She was kind of like cold with it anyway.
That's Ellen DeGeneres, spotted out in public for the first time since her ex, Anne Heche, crashed her car into a home in LA.
Have you spoken to Anne Heche at all since her accident?
Have not.
Do you want to?
We're not in touch with each other, so I wouldn't know.
Heche is now in a coma and on a ventilator in extreme critical condition.
Do you want to send?
That was weird too, how she set up in that damn stretcher before they put her inside that the ambulance truck. That was crazy.
Are there any well wishes?
Sure. I don't want anyone to be hurt.
And Rosie O'Donnell is apologizing for making fun of Heche back in 2002.
I can't stop thinking about this Anne Heche accident and how horrifying the whole thing is, and feeling bad that I made fun of her when she was talking to Barbara Walters about having a relationship with space aliens, you know.
Rosie says it's a miracle no one was killed in the crash.
I hope she survives.
Rosie O'Donnell don't give a shit. She ain't give a shit about no Anne Heche.
Hell no.
That's Ellen. That's Ellen homegirl. She ain't give a shit about that. She didn't give a shit about none of that.
She ain't.
Fake ass apology. Rosie O'Donnell, damn well she full of shit.
Like majority of them out there.
Yeah.
Like majority of people.
All right. So there's the full. Let's get into this real quick. All right. So she did an interview with this is the interview for when she was explaining about the 5 suits and all that shit showing up. So we definitely want to get into this interview. Yeah, I mean, she did with Adam Carolla show. Yeah, I mean, I think this was like, what, how many years ago this was? Let me see. It's 2 years ago. All right, so, man, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Let's go ahead and get into this interview real quick.
Matter of fact, where we at? Hold on. Where we at with the likes?
The likes.
Smash that like button. Yeah, definitely smash that like button before we continue with this.
Let's get into them. Before we go ahead and get into this, go ahead and smash that.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Hell nah, Rosie ain't give a damn about Anne Heche. Hell no. All right.
Shit, it looks like Rosie don't even give a damn about Rosie sometimes. More or less Anne Heche.
Right.
Where you've basically been gainfully employed ever since? You've probably taken.
It's kind of amazing. Other than my blacklisting for taking Ellen DeGeneres to the volcano premiere years ago, and I didn't do a studio picture for 10 years. People don't know that part of my story or what happened to me because of that experience. But I feel very blessed that I've been able to be working for.
I remember Volcano.
You remember Volcano?
I like that movie.
Thank you. I did too, except I couldn't see the end of it because they ushered Ellen and me out of the premiere before it ended, put us in a car and said, "We don't want you back here. We will not be accepting pictures of you and Ellen." And then I was fired. I was told before I went to the premiere with Ellen that I would be fired. And I was.
We're talking about 90.
Now you're going to put years on that. Yes.
Early, there was 2 volcanoes.
Yeah, but they came out the same week.
Right.
Ours won, by the way, and then they blamed me for its failure for taking a woman. I was like, but we were #1 in the box office. The confusion of how I was fired and the fact that nobody has ever acknowledged it is just shows, in a way, it shows how much further we've come. Because if that would have happened today, obviously it wouldn't happen today, and I feel glad that I'm a part of that. But yes, I met Ellen. Just to give you a bit of a timeline because it's kind of interesting. I think people don't understand how quickly this all happened for me. On Sunday night, I met Ellen at the volcano. On Sunday, I met her at the Vanity Fair party for the Oscars. On Tuesday night, she was coming out on her show. I didn't even know who she was. This is part of the naivete that led my life to such destruction or celebration, however you choose to look at it. I see it as a celebration. But I was amazed. I saw truth. My father lived a double life. I felt like my family had been destroyed because of his lack of being able to, be honest about his sexuality.
Hold on. I just want to put a year to this. What year was
97.
97. Ooh, I was right on.
You were.
Yeah. All right. So, but Ellen is just coming out.
That was Tuesday night. Wednesday was my Volcano press junket. Thursday night was Volcano. So they knew I wanted to take Ellen. I had never met her before. Didn't know who she was. I was like, whoa, you have your own TV show? That's cool. I'm like, what's it called? And she's like, Ellen. It's called Ellen. Do you know who you are? And I'm like, probably not. She said, you're the it girl. I said, I've never been it. I have never been it. And she's like, you cannot be this close to me. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. You're the most interesting person in the room. Meanwhile, everybody's walking around with statues and everybody else. But she was glowing. Something was so powerful. She was the one person I asked to meet. And when she told me what she was doing, coming out on her show, I was like, you're the most spectacular person in the world. I fell in love with the truth of what that incredible human being was doing. Then I had to be in a relationship with her, so that was a little difficult. So I asked her to go. And then on Wednesday, which was the Volcano, I asked her to come and meet me for lunch at the Four Seasons, and I was greeted by 5 suits. Ellen was sitting in a chair, and I said, as far as I remember, I didn't invite anybody else to lunch today. And they said, we know that you want to take Ellen to the premiere, and we're here to tell you that you will be fired from your $10 million picture deal if you do it. And then Ellen looked at me. I was sitting on the armchair because she lit a Four Seasons chair, and she said, do what they say. You don't know what.
So let me continue.
You're up against. We've only known each other for a couple of days. And I said, I do know what I'm up against. I'm up against sitting in a room after you've just come out on national television to preserve the right of anybody to be able to love who they want to love. And now you're sitting in the soup of the demise of a culture that does not pay attention to that truth. I will take you to the premiere, and whatever those consequences are, my dear, I will face.
So who the hell is the suits?
Once you moved,
who's the 5 black suits that be showing up for these shits, bro? Like, who the 5 black suits? Like, she said, and Ellen told her
Some
to do
niggas from
whatever
the
they say.
Matrix. It's some
Yeah,
niggas from the Matrix. It's like Agent Smiths and shit showing up.
And she said Ellen told her to do whatever they say.
Right. Agent Smith, bro.
What the hell?
That's who they are. It's Agent Smith.
That's insane, bro.
They all wear the same
She
suit.
said 5 black suits.
Yep.
What up? Right.
5 black suits. You know what I'm saying? Just think of the Matrix.
Dang.
Right.
All right,
Or it could be on some John Wick type shit, you know, nigga, straight from the table. Niggas from the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then y'all watch John Wick. Nigga straight from the table show up.
All right, so she goes in a little bit more detail than this about Ellen. This on Perez Hilton channel. You know, Perez Hilton is one of them bloggers, celebrity gossip bloggers. And this exclusive interview with Anne Heche answers burning questions about Ellen DeGeneres. So let's go ahead and hop into this shit. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. If y'all haven't, go ahead and smash that like button now while we continue to get into this shit, bro. 5 suits though. 5 black suits showed up at their luncheon and telling her, we know you're trying to take Ellen to the damn premiere. So I guess they was against them because they, you know, they was gay or whatever. Going to the premiere. But damn, why 5 black suits had to show up for that shit though?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what's the theatrics?
Intimidation tactics.
I mean, Dave Chappelle was talking the same way, bro.
Yeah, Dave
He was talking the same. Yeah,
talking about before he got chased to Africa.
Right before he got chased to Africa. He said, "Yeah, need to be more universal. Your content need to be more universal." Hey. Nah, I don't want to sign it. I don't want to sign it.
Oh, when
they're gonna think you crazy before you even get. Yep, they're gonna think you crazy and on crack before you even get home.
And that's what they did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What's the dude name? What's the dude name? Jim. What is it? Jim. Is it Jim Cramer? Who's his name?
Jim Cramer.
That's his name, right?
Yeah.
He was saying. He was telling Roseanne. He was telling Roseanne what Dave Chappelle told him after he came back from Africa. You know, they close friends. They did Half Baked together. It was like, yeah, they visited my house. He was like, "You believe me, Jim? You believe me?" He was like, "Yeah, I believe you, Dave." He was like, type people when they occupy your house, they be like, "Do you want some of your coffee out of your kitchen?"
Yeah.
And they sit you down. And they had that talk that Anne Heche is talking about.
Yeah, so let's get into this. She talks about Ellen a little bit more detail in this one too. So let's go ahead and get into this one.
We're having a little question and answer period on Better Together with Hannah and Heather. Here we go. All right. These are questions that have come up because we had our little chit chat about Ellen the other day.
Well, let's just be honest. I've never been asked any questions about my time then or my time now until now. So this is a very unique moment for me where I'm grateful that people are curious. I'm grateful to you, Perez, for doing this because what it does is bring me into a place that is comfortable in its truth, but uncomfortable in its vulnerability because I've never been asked these questions before. And I've always wondered if there would come a moment.
See, and that's what I feel like she got to start getting the pressure put on her because she started going around and talking about Ellen. And you know, Ellen is she's one of the top dogs in that LGBT plus Q movement for Hollywood. And I'm not talking about the regular day-to-day gay. I'm talking about Hollywood agenda gay, where these motherfuckers run stuff in Hollywood. So she started speaking out a lot about Ellen. So I'm feeling like she got the pressure put on her. And that's when she was, you know, talking about Ellen was trying to get her admitted into a hospital and shit. Let's continue though.
And now is the moment, and I'm appreciative. So I will answer as honestly as I can and also say that I am digesting the fact that this door has opened to me for the first time. And it's a vulnerable feeling. So a lot is being unpacked, as you've said. And so I want to be delicate in my answer and also let everyone know that I'm not here to do any Ellen bashing. I am here to speak the truth about a time that happened that's important to know.
Okay. Did you ever try to reach out and make peace with Ellen?
You know, every day of my life with her was reaching out to her to make peace. I think it was a very difficult thing for her to trust that I was a woman who could fall in love with a woman without being gay. And I think that was a lot to process. So I tried to make that process as simple as possible by quitting Hollywood, moving to Ojai, growing gardens, starting to write and direct, which I did with her and Sharon Stone, a movie of all things called Misconception. And nothing would satisfy her soul.
And she said nothing would satisfy her soul. God damn.
Wow, bro.
She said nothing she did, nothing could satisfy Ellen's soul. And you know, you kind of look at how she looked during the pandemic. She's like the whole damn zombie, like a whole life was sucked out of her during the pandemic. You see how she looked? With all that makeup and shit, bro. She looked crazy,
Right.
yo. She looked the worst out of everybody, bro. Like she ain't got no soul left in her. None.
Diddy looked
Rumor
pretty
is
bad
Ellen.
too.
Yeah, Diddy looked real bad. Oh,
Yeah, so you forgot about Diddy.
Yeah, but Ellen looked like pale, like her eyes, like yo, it was just
She
crazy.
looked like that. What's her name? Chloe's hand. But her
Yeah, she
whole
looked
body
Chloe
looked
Hand.
like that.
Yeah, like she live in a dungeon, get no sunlight, none of that
Right.
shit, bro. Just dungeon, like
That's
Was far from nice. We're out there for years. What was your reaction to the toxic workplace controversy?
I felt that it was in the hands of the people who needed to speak their truth. I hadn't spoken to Ellen in years, and I feel that the stories that need to be listened to are being told.
Did the stuff about her being emotionally abusive to her staff ring true to you?
Emotionally abusive is a container for our actions that we've not healed. And unfortunately, the abusive environment was something that I understood.
bring that back a little bit. Abusive environment.
Her being emotionally abusive to her staff ring true to you?
Emotionally abusive is a container for our actions that we've not healed. And unfortunately, the abusive environment was something that I understood.
So look, she confirmed that Ellen was abusive, like towards the people around her. Like, and has she even confirmed that? She confirmed it. So I'm like, damn, Ellen, you get her knocked off allegedly, Ellen, for her talking so much. Like, that make you think, bro. Like, that really make you think that, because the 5 people in black suits showing up at their luncheon. Like, what else? What else was going on behind the scenes? Like, who is these 5 people? Damn, what happened to DJ Twitch, man? Did them same 5 people show up for him when he was in that hotel? That make you think, yo. That really make you think.
When did you know you needed to break things off with Ellen?
I think it was a slow roll when you come to understand the truth of another. I wanted desperately to have that relationship be the love of my life. That was my Cinderella story. What happened was that I was, through the circumstances, shut out from things that I cared about. And in order to make her feel that she was being loved, I would erase those things from my path, such as acting, and replace them with things that I thought would give her a foundation. As we got further and further away from me being able to be in public the way that would please, I began getting further and further away from my friends and my friendships. And one of the things that concerned me very much was that I was beginning to feel shut off and shut down and shut away. And if this answers the question, when I told Ellen that I needed to have friends, she said she did not want to have a girlfriend that needed that.
Listen though, bro, you see how controlling Ellen is? Bro, for her to have 5 people in black suits show up to their luncheon. I'm gonna revert back to that again. Who the f is her handlers, bro? Like, somebody has to be handling Ellen in a way where she's like guarded and shit. Like, you just heard Aunt Heche said she wasn't allowed to have no friends, no outside people. It's like, who the hell Ellen involved with where they got her ass guarded like that? And then telling her she need to listen to these people. That's crazy, bro.
So you gotta understand, they use these celebrities for political agendas. So if there's any like political influence that's attached to her, you know what I mean? Like maybe from the Democratic Party, maybe. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's who's gonna be around her, because they gotta control what these individuals say, because they got a lot of influence. And like I always say, they become the quickest threat to national security there is.
Yeah. So that's why. So that's during the time Ellen first got her daytime talk show. And you know, that's a big deal. You get a daytime talk show That's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. They gotta make sure that they keep eyes on her the whole time to make sure she won't go rogue. Because you know they definitely watch these high-end celebrities just in case they go rogue.
Like Wendy?
Yeah, Wendy ass passed out and then her ass glitched right on TV. Like right with wearing that damn Lady Liberty suit. Glitched right the hell out, bro.
Oh, that was some coded shit right there. That was symbolic.
Yeah, Lady Liberty falling. That
right,
means
falling in America.
Falling.
Right.
America falling. Yeah.
Right. That means the liberty is falling. No more liberty.
Yeah.
In America.
Yeah, y'all remember on Halloween
that's
when
some coded shit right there for you.
When her ass was dressed like Lady Liberty, she passed out on TV. I'm like, oh, we knew right away that shit was coded. Like, Lady Liberty
because
falling.
later on they took everything that she said based on her freedom of speech anyway. So Lady Liberty did fall.
Yep.
They took everything from Wendy. You remember she fell as Lady Liberty. Lady Liberty means Lady of Freedom. That's what's sitting over there on Ellis Island in New York. Yep. You know what I mean? They show her dressed up as that. She falls right in front of for the whole world to see. That was on national television. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, they take everything that she owned because based off what she said to Dr. Oz that day on that show when they asked her, did she take that stabby thing? No, I'm not going to take it.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust it. No.
And a lot of other things. And next thing you know, Wendy ain't got control of her money no more.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just leave it at that.
Facts.
I left.
All right, let me bring it back a little bit.
And if this, and I began getting further and further away from my friends and my friendships. And one of the things that concerned me very much was that I was beginning to feel shut off and shut down and shut away. And if this answers the question, and I told Ellen that I needed to have friends, she said she did not want to have a girlfriend that needed that. And that is the day I left.
You stood by Ellen at such a tough time. After everything, do you wish you never supported her?
I wish I supported her bigger, stronger, better, greater. I was given an opportunity to speak on the steps in Washington at the Gay March on Washington and stand up for what I believe is our right to love without gender. And this is something that I wished that I could continue to say for the last 20 years by her side on her arm. And I realized that she did not believe the same.
Damn. It's crazy, bro. All right, we need to get into a quick commercial break because we still got more to cover. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button. We ain't done yet. So if y'all ain't hit that like button yet, please make sure y'all smash that like button. Man, this video is sponsored by nightanddayNetmarket.com and nightanddayherbals.com. The Zeolite is we still stocked up on that. We still stocked up on the CBD. We got new sneakers on the Net Market shop. Body, what's that? Some body shape things for women on there. We got wigs and bundles on there, of course. You know, t-shirts, hoodies. But before we come back to that, let's go ahead and get into this Zeolite commercial. We'll be right back. Stay tuned and smash that like button.
Do you have neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where Zeolite comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels. Lower the risk of risks like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at Night and Day, netmarket.com, and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical health care provider to see if ZeoAid will be right for you.
All right, the links is throughout the chat, pinned to the top of the chat, and the links is in the description of this video. So definitely make sure y'all head over there and support while we live. We still got do we still got the 50% off sale going on?
Oh no, that's not going on.
Nah, that's not on. But we do have
bring that back next quarter. Yeah, but we fully stocked up on the Zeolite, and we got more detox stuff on there, the Melanin Splash detox drink. So I know a lot of people out here having a lot of health problems, and a lot of people who've been taking our products, they've been hitting us up telling us how well they work. People have been coming back buying 3 and 4, even 5 bottles at a time. So, and that's why the supply goes down really fast when we get it in stock. So make sure y'all head over there while it's still in stock, man. The Zeolite is over there, and like I said, we got the Melanin Splash over there too. It's been helping people with a lot of ailments.
Yes, sir.
A lot of ailments.
Please smash that like button if you're just coming in. Let's continue that. Let's continue, man. All right, so let's get into a little bit of backstory on the DeGeneres and Ellen channel put out by Nikki Swift. Let's go ahead and get into this real quick, and then we're gonna hop right back into some more interviews of her talking and her speaking out.
TV megastar Ellen DeGeneres first met actress Anne Heche at the Vanity Fair Oscars party in 1997. It was basically love at first sight for the two Hollywood stars. They started dating very soon after the event. At the time of the party, DeGeneres had yet to publicly come out, but she made the big announcement just days later. The couple certainly experienced their fair share of controversy. They were the most famous LGBTQ couple in Hollywood, at a time when such things were practically unheard of. Reportedly, DeGeneres had a much harder time with the situation than Heche ever did. The talk show host told the Los Angeles Times in 2001, "I didn't want to hold hands. I had never done that in public. And yet there was this attitude of, you're going to be on the cover of Time magazine and say you're gay, but you're not going to hold hands? You deserve to hold hands as much as Tom and Nicole, or Tom and Rita. So I have to take responsibility for participating in that." Their romance ultimately didn't last. They called it quits 3.5 years into the relationship. According to ABC News, their romance ended in late summer 2000, just weeks after they were seen house hunting in LA and looking as happy as ever. So what went wrong exactly? At the time, the official statement Heche and DeGeneres released read like this: "Unfortunately, we have decided to end our relationship. It is an amicable parting, and we greatly value the 3.5 years we have spent together. We hope everyone will respect our privacy through this difficult time." Meanwhile, a source told ABC News that the relationship had simply run its course. Nothing more, nothing less. But in 2001, DeGeneres told the Los Angeles Times that the split had sent her reeling. As she put it, "Heche walked out the door, and I haven't spoken to her since. I don't have the answers. I would love to have them myself. I would ask all of the questions that everyone else wants to ask. I'm left with everybody else wondering what happened. I don't know. I really don't. I feel betrayed." DeGeneres told the newspaper that this was the first time that she'd ever had her heart broken. She claimed she didn't feel any sense of closure at all. All these years later, neither DeGeneres nor Heche have revealed what really went wrong in the relationship. The day after the couple publicly announced their split, Heche reportedly started acting rather strange and erratic, according to InStyle. She showed up at the door of a stranger's home and had an emotional breakdown, requesting a shower and declaring herself God. The homeowner called the authorities, and Heche was hospitalized. In 2001, Heche opened up about her relationship with DeGeneres in an interview with Barbara Walters, claiming that she had mental issues. And these issues apparently came from a history of abuse at the hands of her father. She also said that the trauma caused her to compartmentalize herself into 2 separate personalities. The other personality was apparently named Celestia.
What could I do when I was Celestia? I spoke a different language. I spoke a different language that God and I spoke.
She told Walters, "I'm not crazy, but it's..."
Yo, can you see if you could get that Barbara Walters interview? We're going to pull that shit up, too. Because I never seen that shit. I don't know if any of y'all ever seen the one with Barbara Walters, but we're going to pull that.
It's a crazy life. I was raised in a crazy family.
We can play that, John, without getting straight.
Yeah, we're gonna play it. We're gonna put the banner up, bro. Put the banner up. You know what I'm saying? That's an old ass interview anyway.
Yeah, they be striking niggas for that shit though.
Ah man, put the banner up, bro. Speed it up, put the banner up. All right, let's continue.
Took 31 years to get the crazy out of me. She claims her troubled past led to her mental breakdown after her relationship with DeGeneres ended, but she also fondly reminisced about the relationship too. In regards to the night she first met DeGeneres, Heche said, "Her name was Ellen DeGeneres. She was radiating. I think at certain times in people's lives, you just radiate an energy and a glow of fabulousness. And that was her. I had never seen anybody so lit up. After the breakup, Heche didn't publicly date another woman, and DeGeneres was reportedly the first woman Heche had ever dated in her life. In fact, she told Barbara Walters that DeGeneres was the first woman she'd ever slept with, saying that, "I felt cared for. I felt free to express a part of me that I had not been able to express with a man. I felt sensuous and sexual the way I hadn't before." At the time, Heche was married to cameraman Coleman Coley LaFoon, but she told Walters that she wasn't limiting who she loved, quipping that, "You fall in love with a person, not a sex." Heche later went on to date and have a child with actor James Tupper, and they were together until 2018. Nevertheless, Heche clearly isn't interested in putting a label on her sexuality. As she told Barbara Walters, "I would never limit myself to saying I would be with a man or a woman." Following their breakup, DeGeneres moved on too. She dated actress and photographer Alexandra Hedison for a bit before ultimately settling down with Arrested Development star Portia de Rossi in 2004.
So yeah, that's shit. A little backstory on that, John. Damn, it seemed like she was head over heels for goddamn for Ellen DeGeneres. You know what I'm saying? She was like head over heels for Ellen. Damn. For her to be take that break up, then she said Ellen tried to get her admitted into a hospital and shit. It's crazy. Yep. Dang. All right, let me see something real quick. All right. Yo, if y'all ain't hit that like button yet, please smash that like button. If you're just coming up in here, smash the like button, smash the like button. All right, let me see. Yeah, I wanted to play this too. Real quick. All right, hold on. Because this shit's still kind of mysterious, bro. How she set up in that goddamn... Because she wasn't dead, yo. She wasn't dead going into that ambulance. When they put her in the ambulance, she wasn't dead. Like, she rose up out of that joint like goddamn Michael Jackson and Thriller. She rose right up out of that damn bag and shit. Look, they got it fully zipped up. Look. And she bust right out that joint. So she wasn't dead at all, bro. Look. Right up out of that joint. It's like they try to rush her off the scene fast as hell. Look. She bust right up out of there, bro. She wasn't dead. Look, she was trying to get away, actually. That's crazy. Yeah, they do look like some fake ass firefighters. This whole thing look like a damn stage, don't it? So that's her and Twitch.
She might not even be. They might have relocated her ass.
Relocate her ass somewhere, bro. Look, Ellen might have got her ass relocated too. She probably in some damn type of mental hospital somewhere, locked down somewhere, bro.
Some type of asylum that she can't get out of.
Yep, some type of shit she got. You know what I mean? Ellen probably put her in, allegedly. Look, because she wasn't, bro, she was not dead. She was like fully awake trying to get away. She wasn't dead at all. I don't know, bro. She might not be dead, bro. She might be in the, like I said, like some type of mental hospital, locked down somewhere. Probably lobotomized or some shit, bro. That's crazy.
Or got a completely different personality somewhere else.
That's insane.
Not even the same person, but it's the same person, but not the same person.
Yeah.
A completely different personality.
Yeah, because if she getting 5 suits visiting her,
it could be one of those types of situations too.
That's crazy, bro. All right, so let's get more into another interview that she did with, you know what I mean? Yeah. Says Anne Heche on whether ex-Ellen DeGeneres deserves a cancellation for full circle moment. So yeah, all this Ellen shit, bro. She was speaking a lot about Ellen, bro. She was making her rounds. Prior to her death, she was making a lot of rounds in interviews talking about Ellen, bro. And then that weird shit that happened with Twitch, with DJ Twitch, that shit was weird. Like, man, I don't know, bro. But what Kanye say, man? Hollywood people come up missing all the time. So Anne Heche, I don't think she did, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think because the way she rose up out of that motherfucking body bag like Thriller and trying to get away, bro. And then they was rushing to get her in there, bro. They was rushing to get her ass in there. Like her, bro,
she could be in Ukraine somewhere, as far as we know.
Like her rising up out of that bag, you would think they would stop the gurney, putting it inside the truck to figure out how the hell she just rise up out of that bag like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
they rushed her ass off the set like the Truman Show. You remember when they rushed the dad off the set?
Yeah.
When he busted back onto the set on the Truman Show, they rushed him on a bus and got him up out of there.
Got him out of there. Hey, this shit crazy, bro. Y'all can't tell me that shit ain't suspicious. I ain't even hit y'all niggas with the Umar real quick. Y'all can't tell me that her rising up out of that bag like Thriller wasn't suspicious as hell.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
All right, let's get into this.
Great. So that was the conundrum and confusion around me. Like, what do you mean you can choose, right? But on the other hand, the lack of support that was going on around anybody that was gay was illegal. I mean, can you even believe that it was illegal? Like, that's an unheard of thing. You tell the generation now, we tell our children, they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, keep in mind the time that she was dating Ellen, the gay thing wasn't really popular like that in Hollywood, as far as like couples coming out and going to outings, events, going to outing events and all that like that. Like, it wasn't really big like it is now. And that was like in the middle of the 90s. It really wasn't that popular to be, a lesbian on the scene.
It's called conditioning.
Yeah, like it was cool to keep it off camera and behind the scenes, but you trying to come on the scene with it and be flashy with it and show everybody, and the LGBTQ plus community really wasn't that big yet. They ain't really had no political powers or none of that shit yet. It wasn't until, further down, like in the 2000s and shit like that, when Obama got in office. Shit, when Obama got in office, he opened the floodgates for a lot of that shit.
To be honest with you, that shit shouldn't even be a matter for public discussion. People's sexuality shouldn't even be a matter for public discussion in the first place.
Nah, that's people business.
That's their business.
Business, bro.
That's how you know it's an agenda. And the thing is, who the hell goes around and attack gay people but other gay people who hide the fact that they probably gay and beating them up because it's a part of themselves they not accepting? Right. Like who does that? Who goes around and do stuff like that? Come on. Like you gotta think about that. That's a small percentage of people who go around and attack them and all that for that. Come on, man. Now people out here lying and being deceitful, that's a different thing. That's on them.
Facts.
What? And that, by the way, is one of my greatest badges of honor that I helped with anyway. But our consciousness now doesn't really have an idea of how to wrap our heads around how much fear there was in the celebrities. That's why Ellen deserves the position she deserves. She took that stance and stepped forward and took on the battle. She did not have warriors on her side. Other than me, we were pretty much, we were the 1-2 punch. We were each other's army. And that, I know has been erased from history, as we said, but my participation in that, but it was.
So she basically saying that her and Ellen was going to be the face of that whole LGBT, implementing that shit into, going public. As far as like, she was ready to take on that task with Ellen, like side by side. That's basically what she explaining in this interview, that they were supposed to be the face. And Ellen, and basically Ellen took on that role herself and basically moved Anne Heche out the way and got her blackballed from the industry completely.
It's true. She didn't have a lot of people standing up.
Hold on. The irony real quick. The irony and the people who be in a cult that's in Hollywood and shit, they point their fingers at the church for evangelizing, but then they do the same thing because that LGBTQ shit, all that parading around, that's evangelizing too. That's the same shit. Yeah. Both sides be guilty of the same shit, pointing fingers.
Pretty much.
Because of the fear. And that's, again, you got to look at the generation before Rosie. Why was she raised in a place, or Ellen, or any one of us raised in a place where they couldn't be themselves? And yet, when Ellen came out, that brings up, what does that do? That brings up all of the reflection of everything that a lot of those women were going through, the very famous women who were going through, thinking that if they were discovered or seen, then they would have to go back to the hatred that they felt. And it's a viable fear. But the way that I experienced it was quite massive. You know, shut up, don't talk about you. Like, don't talk about who you are. You know, I'm not saying that it hasn't had its shift in the consciousness, but there are still a lot of people who have a lot of fear around it, and that's one of the things I want to eradicate. Let's get rid of this fear. It's driving me bananas, and I've spent 20 years trying to fight it, and I will continue until the day we are not in a conscious, loving situation.
Yeah, so she basically saying that during the time people,
I don't know why it keeps freezing.
People wanted to keep that suppressed, but then you had a fashion of people that wanted that to be out in the open, because they wanted to open the floodgates for other people to come out, you know, and be open with that shit. Which I don't care. Hey, man,
they wanted they wanted to market and something to exploit and put a group out there to be more to divide more.
Yeah.
See that's what you got to see, that part. They put these groups out there to keep everybody divided.
Yeah, they
like
go.
for real, it's nobody's business what people's sexuality is. You gotta still respect them as a human being, regardless.
That's a fact.
What the hell? And this goes for both sides, both gay and straight. What the hell?
I know
they use one group to tear down another group, and niggas fall right into the trap. Easy.
For a minute, I don't know why it keeps freezing. What? Well, I mean, yes, I agree with that in the sense that, you know, you live in LA, I live in New York, we're in the entertainment business, but yes, there are times still, I mean, as a gay man, when I'm reminded this world is not where I always think it is, living in my bubble.
Yes.
Often.
Well, and we do. I mean, I mean, that's part of what keeps us safe. I'm you know, pretty committed to popping bubbles.
I like popping bubbles. This is my last question, I promise, about this, but
well, then what are we going to talk about?
Well, I have a couple more questions about your wonderful career and your podcast. But so listen, so you were canceled, so to speak, for 10 years. And, you know, there's all these rumors then that came out, you know, Ellen is the queen of mean and a toxic work environment and all of that. And now since this has come out, her show has been canceled. You know, the ratings, her Q factor is down, the likability. Did I freeze again?
Yes,
okay,
I can't stand it.
I don't know what keeps, I don't think it's on my end, but it might be, but I don't think it is. I just did one before this and it's like.
I know, it's so weird. We do our podcast here every day. I don't know. Maybe it's just our energy.
I don't know. Oh, I love you. So I hope it's not our energy, Ann.
No, I mean, our energy is just like, scene.
It seems like for you, it's when you move close to the computer.
Really connection I have.
Yeah.
Here.
I mean, I don't want you to be uncomfortable though.
No.
Like you said, effectively canceled, so to speak, for 10 years. And now we're in this world that we live in, you know, and there was all these rumors like Ellen's show, it's the toxic work environment. She's the queen of mean. Her likability factor has gone down. Her Q score, her show is over. I mean, do you think like all this backlash Ellen deserves?
That's not really my place. I mean, the things that I wanted to say about Ellen, I said on the show, and I've been very conscious about my support and love for listen, it is not fun to go through a difficult time when the world turns on you. And I have been there, so I have a lot of compassion. And I don't think, to be honest with you, I think if we lived in a world that was grounded in love and support for each other, no one would have to deal with backlash or pain or sorrow, because those are the things I believe get bottled up inside and then we lash out. I don't believe the behavior is very difficult an equation to understand. When we haven't dealt with our emotions and we haven't dealt with our fears and we haven't dealt with our anger and we haven't dealt with our hatred, it comes up and out. That's called discrimination. It goes both ways. We hurt people when we haven't healed ourselves. So I believe that it is our responsibility to be in joy when we stand where we are. When I sit in my place of being with you, I'm glad I'm here. I want to receive you. That is a place that takes some maturity. Everybody doesn't get to stand there. I have compassion in the fact that she's not standing where she would like to stand.
Fair enough, and that makes sense to me too. I wanted to ask you, out of everything you've done in your career, Dancing with the Stars.
So yeah, that's you talking about Ellen in this one. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much being the face. She was supposed to be side by side with Ellen, pushing the the LGBTQ plus community for the Hollywood agenda. But instead, they exalted Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell pretty much took Anne Heche's spot in that shit. Yep. All right, let me pull this up real quick.
All that shit is agenda.
They don't even have a full Barbara Walters interview on there anyway. It's just like a clip. So let's see if I can get.
They got all these different names and pronouns and all this shit that you got to remember now just to live in society. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just looking at everybody as a human being, you got all this shit that you gotta label niggas as now. All these labels, and that all that shit's just processed. All that's just process and toxicity right there. Overcomplicating things.
All right.
All that overcomplication.
So damn, she talked about being a alter ego in this joint. This is 41 seconds.
What could I do when I was Celestia? I spoke a different language. I spoke a different language that God and I spoke together.
Can you still remember that language you spoke?
Of course.
Can you do any of it?
Sure. What would you like me to say?
I don't know anything.
Yo, hold on real quick. Why everybody that go to Barbara Walters got some type of goddamn alter ego? Remember when Britney Spears did the interview and she was talking about Strapping? Whatever, she was doing some weird shit.
Nigga, because they on national TV and it's like a Hunger Game.
Remember Will Smith did the interview with Barbara Walters. He was speaking out about the government and shit. That's the only time you ever seen Will Smith speak out about the government. It's like when they go to Barbara Walters, it's like she get their ass under some type of hypnosis or something, bro. I don't know what the hell be going on when they get to Barbara Walters, bro. That shit just break. It's just all hell break loose. They turn into something totally different. Like now, she's a whole alter ego. She's Sarah Celestia, whatever her damn name is. Let me bring that back a little bit, y'all.
What could I do when I was Celestia? I spoke a different language. I spoke a different language that God and I spoke together.
Can you still remember that language you spoke?
Of course.
Can you do any of it?
Sure. What would you like me to say?
I don't know anything. Take your time. Take your time.
What
the hell?
And that's a language you never.
I don't know where it came from.
I do not even know what it means.
Nigga, that might be AI.
Nah, bro. Why the hell? Nah, bro. Why the hell they get the ball?
That might be AI.
Nah, man, that shit ain't no AI. She was acting. Nah, I remember her saying that Celeste.
But she did that fart noise and all that.
Oh yeah, that's somebody probably could have added that. But the
Nigga,
whole alter ego shit. That whole alter ego shit, bro. It's like when they get the Barbara Walters, they be like totally different.
What could I do when I was Celestia? I spoke a different language. I spoke a different language that God and I spoke together.
Can you still remember that language you spoke?
Of course.
Can you do any of it?
That shit be weird, bro. I don't know, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button yet, man, please make sure y'all smash that like button. If you ain't hit that like button yet. Yeah, that shit be weird as hell.
Y'all niggas all night. Smash that damn like button so we can get on with the show.
Hey.
The hell going on out here?
It's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, she was possessed with gas. That Taco Bell White Castle type of gas. Like mixing that shit together. White Castle and Taco Bell. Imagine eating that shit together. That type of gas. That type of possession.
All right, I'm gonna bring this one back one more time for y'all.
That'll F your life up eating White Castle and Taco Bell together. you'll be done. Your stomach, your insides will be finished. Some shit will be finished.
Heche has died. Her vehicle ran off the road at a high rate of speed and collided into a house.
Bro, she can't be dead, bro. The way she bust out of that bag like that, bro. That's not the sign of a dead woman, man. I don't know. They might have silenced her. She might have been
coming out with a relocated. So did you just see she had a completely different personality on Barbara Walters, nigga?
Yeah.
She's somewhere else as somebody else. Nigga, that's why we be telling y'all to go watch the show, the TV series Dollhouse.
LA.
It came out like in what, 2014, one of those around that time, maybe 2015, maybe. Nah, I think it was like 2000, probably even before that. Yeah, it's called Dollhouse. These motherfuckers had multiple personalities that they was just uploading into these niggas. And we, like you said, we seen Britney Spears do a completely different type of I don't know what the hell. Her voice got high pitched and shit, and she started acting like a little giggly girl and shit, like a little 6-year-old or something. I ain't know what the hell was going on. So you got and you watch the TV series Dollhouse, and you're like, oh shit, they really running these projects on these niggas, huh? Hey, that's crazy.
There you go, right here.
These are jokes. This is a G.I. Jane joke.
Let me pull this shit up. Let me finish playing this one, and then I'll get into the Britney Spears, John. But let me finish playing this.
Last Friday.
Want to start over?
Now her ex, Ellen DeGeneres, is calling it a sad day.
Why do you think she tried to put me in an institution, folks? Hi.
And Ellen's fine. She can sit on her pile of money.
I hope you like your money, because that's why I broke up with you. Do you like sitting on your piles of cash? Because guess what? It gets you exactly where you are. And I asked her to come and meet me for lunch at the Four Seasons, and I was greeted by 5 suits. Ellen was sitting in a chair, and I said, as far as I remember, I didn't invite anybody else to lunch today. And they said, we know that you have you want to take Ellen to the premiere, and we're here to tell you that you will be fired from your $10 million picture deal if you do it. And then Ellen looked at me. I was sitting on the armchair because she lit a Four Seasons chair, and she said, do what they say. You don't know what you're up against. We've only known each other for a couple of days. And I said, I do know what I'm up against.
It's the first time that I have been able to show what I believe happens after you keep secrets and the freedom you feel once you tell them and the transformation that can happen.
Usually we do.
My bad. It's just Diane Sawyer's that Britney Spears was on, but still weird as shit. Still weird as hell.
First love, Justin Timberlake. You've had a rough year. You've had a year that would test a lot of people. Illness in the family. A breakup. This
for those eyes
of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough. Yeah.
Kanye eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strong Britney. Yeah, it was a weird.
Glitch the fucking out. Hey, glitch the hell out, bro. They be glitching out. Yeah, that should be hell yeah. That should be some Disney shit going on.
That's what we trying to tell y'all. Go watch the TV series Dollhouse.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes.
Yeah, it's like this deadness in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like something switched off. And sometimes you're looking at Kanye, sometimes I'm like, damn, his shit look like that too. It's a couple celebrities whose eyes look like that. Look like them niggas is being switched on and switched off. I'm like, damn. So you already know. You already know something's up with that.
It's crazy.
That's like some hypnosis shit, because you see them them people who do hypnosis on people, and they have them barking like dogs and don't just being weird and shit. It's like this is a form of hypnosis. That shit, cause that look, yeah, that's definitely she definitely switched up.
Yeah.
She named Marlo, man.
Yeah, Jim Carrey is the same shit. Jim Carrey is
He said he's just playing Jim Carrey, so he just outright detached from the programming. It said, you know what I mean? I'm just playing Jim Carrey.
And I think he really detached himself.
There ain't no me. That nigga said it ain't no me.
After the Truman Show.
Yeah.
Truman Show, he was like,
It
let me
was
pull that
the
up.
movies that he was doing. It was the movie he was going. You gotta think about it. He was diving so deep into these characters that it awakened something in his ass, and it scared him. You gotta remember, he did the movie 23. That shit was crazy and creepy. And he did the Truman Show, and that's eye-opening and awakening too. You know what I'm saying? And then he did the man on the moon shit. He did, man. Look.
Then he did the movie 23, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's the first one I mentioned. 23, John. That was he went deep in that. Pause. No diddy. And you gotta understand, he's one of those actors that get stuck in character, and that shit awakened something. He started realizing, damn, I'm even playing Jim Carrey. Like that's the type of awakening he had, and that's a different type of level right there. Because you think about it, we all just actors on the stage. Earth is like a stage play, anyway. And that's basically what he was saying. And that shit that philosophers and niggas been saying that shit for years. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been saying that shit for years. We're all under MK mind control. Let me remind y'all niggas in here, because television, growing up to television, social media and all that, that's MK Ultra also. It's just more advanced than the shit that they did back in the day. The shit that they did back in the day, they had to hook you up to all this hardware and shit. The shit that they got now, they do it wirelessly. They do it through your Wi-Fi and shit. So it's completely different. So don't be up in here talking about MK Ultra like your ass ain't under MK, because we're all under MK Ultra with the celebrity, all these idols and all this idol worshiping and billions of people knowing celebrities and shit. That's spell work, that's mind control, that's broadcasting, spells, and MK Ultra all mixed together. Chaos. It's just mixing all that shit together, and it's orchestrated into social media now. Now you carry the programming. Now you carry MK Ultra in your pocket all day. So I don't want to hear nobody on this motherfucker talking about MK Ultra if you don't understand how mind control works. Because I see mad niggas on TikTok and Instagram, give me my money, all that shit. That's MK Ultra. When they got a bunch of motherfuckers doing the same shit like that, that's called mind control. Sorry to break it to you. It's just that they're the way they do it is more sophisticated. So your ass is under MK Ultra, conspiracy theorists.
I believe that peace.
Everybody's under MK Ultra right now.
Personality. Beyond invention and disguise. Beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off. I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. And I don't care.
But Jim, you got really dressed up for the occasion. You look good.
No, I didn't.
Was that an
get dressed
accident?
up. I didn't get dressed up.
Who did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream.
There's just things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
He's right.
So what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant that's not that
Here's the
uplifting.
thing. It's not our world.
None of this
I
is
love
real?
this interview.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
There's the good news.
Okay.
I believe that peace.
Talk about that part though. He just guess he ain't tapped fully in, because we do matter. We matter to you. Got to matter to yourself first.
That nigga Jim Carrey said, nah, he's saying we don't matter to the world that ain't ours.
Man, that shit's an illusion. This shit's an illusion, bro.
So
this shit is just like we said, one big stage play.
Let me see where we at with these likes though.
Yeah, where we at with them?
Let's get these likes up a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen. We're already at the hour mark. Like we said, if you ain't head over to 90 Day Net Market or 90dayherbals.com, definitely go over there now and support.
I don't know what y'all niggas waiting for, cause
links is in the description of this video, and the links is pinned to the top of the chat. You know what I mean? So
that Zeolite move fast, man.
Stocked up. All right, let me see. I think I had another.
Fast.
I think I had another video. Hold on. I think that was it. Shit, that was it, y'all.
Shit, that was it. Y'all see the shit that's going on out here. Everybody under MK Ultra. I love talking about MK Ultra, so I can educate people. You know what I mean, who might be ignorant on that MK Ultra stuff and not realize that everybody's on MK Ultra right now. If you got a device in your pocket and you on that shit more than an hour a day, you are under MK Ultra. Now, knowing that you under MK Ultra, now what you gonna do about it? That's the question.
So that's the crib. Oh, that's the crib she smashed into.
Niggas be talking about MK Ultra and shit.
So that's the crib that she smashed into. Dang.
Watching them damn rap videos and imitating that shit on there, that's MK Ultra. A whole generation of that shit. That's MK Ultra. This shit right here, when they try to put these, you know what I mean, make these niggas the face of the LGBTQ, that's MK Ultra. Just so they could create these groups to divide people. That's MK Ultra.
Mom back 4 seats down or 5 seats down, but there were empty seats. DeGeneres and Anne Heche broke up after about a year or two on Anne Heche. Steve Martin did because with him, and then she walked around here.
Dang. There go the car right there, ruins.
Here they go. Almost look like the same car that they use with the Kevin Hart joint. Like they use the same colors. They like to use the same. You know what I mean? It's. You remember when the Truman, man? Truman. You know what I'm saying? It's a stage play.
Good, I'm glad.
This was like Hollywood on the street, bro. This is Hollywood on the street, bro.
So that's the street she was speeding down and shit.
They love using the same dialogue. They just change it up a little bit, almost like a copy and paste type of thing. Seems real copy and pasty to me. And you know, the times, like, you know how they put all this shit out there in different clips. We don't even know if some of them clips can be from another day. Or it could be, some of them clips can be completely doctored up. Like that's another thing. We don't even know if the clips that they've been showing on the news is real or not. This one looked like this was an accident. They wasn't supposed to show this on TV, but that ended up slipping out. They wasn't supposed to show her getting up like that. That right there seemed like that was something that slipped out. That rarely happens. But then this definitely look like some. This look like some Truman Show. This look like some Truman Show type shit, bro.
She must up out of that motherfucker.
It really does.
It
really looks like a Truman Show.
Thriller night. Doom 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 doom. Look at that. Look, you see how they pushed her in there real fast? Look, watch how fast they push her in there when she busts out of that joint. Look. It's like she trying to get away, and they like, nah, get your ass in there. Bro, I don't even think that's a real ambulance, bro. I think this shit is staged, bro. I don't know, bro. This shit looks staged to me. Look. You see how they rushed over there and shit? You see how they all rushed over there when she was going into the joint? Look. Watch when she look how they all rush over there when she, bro. I don't know, bro. This shit ain't real to me, bro. I don't know.
Just like on the Truman Show, bro, when they rushed the dad off the set. He found a way to sneak back onto the set after he got fired off the show. And he snuck on the set, and then Truman ended up spotting him. And they just came out of nowhere and rushed him off onto the bus. Just like they rushed her into that ambulance like that.
They got her ass up off the set real quick. Yeah, her body didn't look burned or none of that shit. Yeah, bro, that's why I don't think she did. I don't think she did, bro.
She might still be alive. She might be in some type of.
I think them five black suits visited her again and got it.
Right.
Got ass up off the set.
Cause you remember back in the day, way back in the day, they used to lock niggas away in insane asylums and shit.
Yep. And you'll
never be seen again.
Yep.
But then they come back as somebody else though.
All I know, this shit is strange.
With a different personality, might be even a different gender.
Look, the way they pushed it in there though, like she was trying to get up out of there though. Look, she was trying to get up off of there. Look, you see that? And look how fast this dude pushed in. Watch all of other ones come rushing to the around the truck. Well, look, see how they come rushing over there and shit.
Yeah,
they trying to cover it's like they're trying to cover up the view. Yeah, you see they trying to cover up the view.
They didn't realize it was an overhead drone.
Right on. See that shit, bro?
They ain't see the drone. I guess they ain't see the drone.
Bro, this shit like a whole set.
That shit look just like a movie set, bro. That shit look. Matter of fact, from this angle, it looked like toys.
Let me find out Hollywood.
They edited. It looked like they edited. First of all, they look like Minions and shit from this. They look like the movie Minions and shit, and it looked like toy cars and toy trucks. Like they edited that shit real quick. Man, let me find out y'all niggas editing over there at Fox.
Hey. Look at that shit,
on
bro.
some dumb shit.
She trying to get the fuck. Look, they trying to run over there and cover that shit up.
Shit. You don't even know what the hell they doing out here. All types of optical illusions and shit going on.
So they gonna act like her ass ain't raised about that bag. You see how niggas just standing around and shit like her ass ain't raised about that bag and shit.
They know she raised up out that bag.
Look, and they try to rush her ass in there like, but she trying to get away.
Yeah, they gotta go in there and sedate her real quick because they about to upload another personality in her and she gonna be back as new. You know what I mean? A day or two. As somebody else. Like I said, could be a whole different gender out this mother. You never know. Either they don't know, don't show, or they don't care about what's going on in the hood. Now you gotta think about it. Billions of people is watching this. This is definitely sorcery right here. Look at this.
That shit crazy, bro.
Like you gotta think about it. It's billions of people. It's billions of people on the planet. Ain't no better shit to look at than this and pay attention to these knucklehead celebrities out here and this bullshit that they got going on with all this trickery.
So the truck she got
all this open world out here, and we all paying attention to this dumb shit.
3-6.
That's definitely MK Ultra right there.
3. She got into the car, truck 3-6. Or is that 6-3?
That's 6-3.
6-3, 3-6 on the revert.
Man, I don't even. This look like some shit that this don't even look like. This look like a failed ritual. So that's just like a truck that they found that probably wasn't even supposed to be in this ritual. They just right now you know what I mean, doing the best they can with what they got, because this shit wasn't even supposed to be shown on TV with her jumping up like that. So
I think it was.
They running out of motherfuckers, they running out of resources, they running out of influence, and this is what you get. These types of mistakes. I mean, let's just call it what it is, because you wouldn't have seen no shit like this 20 years ago on TV.
Well, you kind of had
niggas ain't had drones and shit. I guess none of them just looked up to see that it was a drone up there, because like you said, they hopped in front to try to hide the cameras that was on the ground. When they seen her hopping up, all of them rushed over there to basically get in the way so nobody could see it. But they ain't realize it was a drone right there above them.
Or helicopter, whatever they decided to
That
use.
shit was probably a drone, bro.
Probably a drone. Yeah, man.
Cause obviously she wasn't dead, and I still don't think she's dead. But that's just my opinion.
I said the same thing. I think
that's just my opinion. I don't think she's dead, y'all.
I don't know. The way she hopped up out of that shit.
Right.
The way she could be dead.
She got relocated.
Like ain't no way in the world.
And re-uploaded. Relocated and re-uploaded.
Ain't no way in the world you can hop out of a bag like that.
Them black suits is the Matrix.
Fully zipped.
Agent
So I think they put her ass in there well awake anyway. They just threw her ass in there and zipped up the bag.
They would have Michael Jackson me.
I don't even think she was passed out or none of that shit. I think they just threw her ass in there, bro. She might have been like a little bit unresponsive, but how she hopped up out of there, I don't think her ass was. They just threw her ass in there.
They underestimated how knocked out she was, so they just grabbed her up, scooped her up, because they ain't realized that she was still, you know what I mean, halfway conscious. They ain't get to sedate her yet. Obviously, they ain't get to sedate her yet because it happened so fast. This was something definitely that was out of this is something they wasn't expecting to have to handle. Like I said, this is a Truman show. Like when the dad that got fired snuck back on the set and Truman seen him, and they had to rush real quick to get him off the set. I feel like it was like one of that type of energy coming off of this shit.
But whatever it is, man.
This wasn't supposed to make television. Her hopping up like that, bro. But it did anyway. You know this wasn't supposed to be on TV. Like you said, that's why they all hop. Watch how they all hop in front.
Look at all the millions. Look at all these motherfuckers running around and shit to the drone. Look.
Right.
See how they rushing over there and shit.
Look at them. Look. Right in front. Look, so nobody can see. Yup. See, they was there to block the cameras on the ground, and so people wouldn't see that she got up. But they didn't realize it was a camera overhead.
You see how aggressive they grabbed him when she. Yeah, because you wouldn't be aggressive with her like that, knowing that she just got into a car accident, so her body's supposed to be burnt up. Right. Why the fuck would you be that aggressive? Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, watch how aggressive the motherfuckers get. Look.
Oh no, they do get aggressive like that though. I work with these motherfuckers. Well, not these motherfuckers right here, but I work at a hospital, so
this shit like it's whole.
Sometimes they do be getting aggressive when the patients jump up like that, because the patients could hurt themselves even more. So they got to get aggressive and quickly hold them down so they don't hurt themselves even more, or most importantly, hurt any of the staff. So yeah, they get that aggressive, but these motherfuckers don't. They giving me false energy, man. Right.
What's up with the two gurneys though?
Right. Like, this shit is giving me false. Like they're not really firemen.
Yeah. What's up with the two gurneys though? Her supposed to being on one gurney and this gurney just sitting there and shit. Who the fuck is in that? If that's supposed to be Anne Heche there, who the hell is in that right there?
Right. Right.
There can't be nobody in there because that shit just sitting there.
They handle burn victims completely different.
Why is it two different gurneys sitting there? The one part just right there, and then the one with them shoving ass in there, though, bro. Why is it two gurneys there? Why?
None Maybe that was just an extra one that they had.
Yeah, extra on the scene and
side.
shit.
Yeah.
Extra on the set. Extra on the
Right.
set.
It do look like a set though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like a
That
set,
shit look
bro.
just like a movie set, bro. It looked like it was done in a Hollywood studio. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Bro.
That's why I said.
Know, bro.
That's why I said Anne Heche might still be alive, just relocated somewhere. That should look very Hollywood studio type of ish going on.
Y'all let us know in the comment section on the replay, man. What y'all think of this shit? Hollywood.
I feel like their uniforms is too damn clean. I just feel like something is off about these firemen. Something is off about these niggas. Is it? Yo, help us out, Curry Gang. Something's off about these niggas. Is they uniforms too damn clean? What is it? It look like they ain't real, like some like costumes and shit.
I mean, I wouldn't be so skeptical if I ain't see her ass hop out that bag like Thriller though, bro. That's what made me skeptical of this shit. The way they saying she was burnt, she was, you know what I mean, like burnt to a crisp, but ain't no way in the world. I mean, I know the body can, you know, be going to shock, you know, and adrenaline and all that shit, but how is she end up dead the way she hopped out that bag, bro? I don't know, man. I can't.
Nigga, obviously she wasn't dead when she hopped out that bag, bro.
She wasn't dead, bro.
She wasn't dead at that moment. I mean, but people do die later if it's head trauma. Like people can hop up like that and be like that and then die later from head trauma. That's have happened a lot. But I don't even know if that's her case right there. This might be something else. This is just not. I'm getting some type of false energy from these firemen. Like some of them niggas just threw uniforms on and went to the scene, and they not real firemen, but they had the costumes ready to go. And it could be mixed with a couple real firemen in there. Who knows?
Yeah, this shit crazy. Let me go back to this one real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to this. See if
Hey, I'm just calling it how I see it, man. I could be wrong. We could be wrong about this, y'all. But if we feeling that energy, we know. You know what I'm saying? But niggas still could be wrong about something. But I don't know. I'm getting that. And what you feeling, JR, about these firemen? What you feeling?
I feel like this shit is
actors.
Hollywood.
I feel like it's a movie set, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
listen to this one. This
bro.
shit beating up her, speeding down.
Bro.
No, out of the car. No, out of the car. Out of the car.
I'm out of here.
Obviously, she was afraid for her life if she drove away like that. But then again, this looks. It looked like TMZ filmed this, and they use their own actors.
Nah, TMZ always.
And they use their own actors to do the whole scene though. Like this is not even like Anne Heche. They just edited the voice in there and.
I was trying to get to the one she speed down the street. Yeah, all this shit is crazy.
Camera tricks, man.
And we told you that I think the best work was that Jonathan Major shit when he was running through New York City, bro.
That even looked fake. Yeah, that even looked like.
That shit looked crazy.
Yeah.
That was
Even
the best
that looked
editing.
like something out of Marvel. It looked like what's that show? Luke Cage that came on that Netflix original, John.
That nigga had a
That
long
shit looked like Luke
ass.
Cage. That nigga looked like he was,
Dark
you know what I
Wing
mean,
duck
filming the
coat
scene
wearing
on
ass nigga.
Luke Cage and shit.
That nigga had that long ass dark man coat on and shit.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Duck wing duck coat wearing ass nigga. He was running through that shit looked like a cape. He was running through the New York City shit, trying to run away from the white bro. Motherfucking coat flapping in the wind and shit. I'm like, dang.
And then when the Black Lives Matter organization paid Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan to go out there during the time when George Floyd was going on, at the same time they dropped that movie. Yeah, I mean,
I need this one real quick, y'all.
Same time they dropped that damn movie together, and the same thing when the Fred Hampton movie was out, all that shit out together, and they got them out there dressed in all black like the Black Panthers and shit. And he played in the Black Panther, but they had them out there like they was the Black Panther giving speeches and shit while they movie was circulating. So it was like a win-win situation with a check at the end and programming for niggas to all at the same time. Just all at the same time. Hollywood, right on the street.
I just need it one
right
time.
On the street, bro. They just film that shit on the street. Send them niggas out to the street for the programming.
I just need to play this one time for y'all, man. Just this shit. Y'all know I got.
Nigga, this look like a scene from Persons of Interest.
No.
This shit look like a scene from the show Persons of Interest, bro.
This the Jonathan Majors surveillance. Look.
This shit is over. They got every camera angle. This shit is over, bro.
Every camera angle is crazy.
Every camera angle you could think of, bro. This is definitely some stage shit right here. Like you gotta think about it.
Look at that
Everybody on social media doing this shit too.
Look at that nigga.
Niggas gotta keep their name buzzing.
Flapping in the goddamn wind. DuckTales. Ooh. Darkwing coat. This shit flap. Look, he running fast.
Nigga said DuckTales.
Look, her dumb ass on Hey, bro.
Nigga said DuckTales. Ooh.
Look, that nigga out. You see his coat?
Yeah, that's the Dark Man John. The Dark Man coat. Or you can even take it to the movie The Shadow and shit. Anyone you pick, it all fits. The nigga already look like a Dick Tracy character. Darkman, Darkwing Duck, all them niggas. All of them mixed in one. The Shadow.
His ass coming. Look
at that.
His ass.
And the nigga look like he could play Candyman.
I heard you looking for Candyman, bitch.
Right. Don't he? Nigga look like he could play Candyman and shit. Look at him.
He still got that coat on.
They gotta run up the steps,
hold on,
bro.
though. Bro, this motherfucker running. This motherfucker running around all night. He's running around all night into the daytime, bro. And got home and ran up the steps and shit. It's daytime.
Look how she chasing him. Look, that shit don't even look right, bro. This looks crazy right now. This look like some insane situation. Look how they dressed. It just looks like they just like, you know how like kids play in the closet and they just throw shit on? That's what it looked like they did.
That nigga
they were just playing dress up and shit and just decided to go for a run. Man, this shit look crazy, man.
This the Jonathan Majors clip, y'all. Just in case y'all ain't know. Him running
all the way up the steps, bro.
Him running from the white broad all night and shit.
Bro, that couldn't have all been the same day.
I think it was, bro. I think all this shit was the same. Like, you got the same coat on.
Niggas wear the same coats every day, B. Niggas sometimes go outside with the same coat on. So we don't even know. See, look at this shit, man.
Look at this. Look at them fucking boots.
Those some big ass boots.
That nigga boots and shit.
Those are some big ass boots, bro.
Nigga John Major, funny ass nigga.
Could you imagine if that nigga accidentally stepped on your toes with those boots? Look at those shits. Those some big ass boots.
That nigga could. Police showing us bitch act like she got knocked out and shit.
Right.
Look.
She all that acting. Look.
Just stupid ass.
Oh my god. He hit me. Oh, I can't believe he did this to me. Come to find out, she was lying. She was the one that attacked him. Y'all remember how this ended? She actually attacked him. She's actually won it. So I'm like, oh, this is more twist after more twist, huh?
I don't know who the hell TMZ filming all this shit, probably. Who knows?
Bro, where who? Why would the camera always be there? Like the TMZ guy followed them into the apartment, bro.
Hold on, let me see something real quick.
Come on, man, we gotta start discerning this.
I think this is a police cam. I think, yeah, this is police cam.
They even got the police cam.
Nah, this police cam. Nah, this is the police.
You sure
cam
ain't no
cam.
TMZ agent in there? See, one of them police
Nah,
officers
you can see the top
TMZ.
Nah, you can see the top.
Yeah.
Shit over the video.
Double agents over there.
Body 3. Police cam body 3. This is police cam. So.
Yeah, she definitely lied on this brother. He lied on him and she got caught. Because he actually had the pictures that he ain't even want to release to the Poe. He ain't even want to release them Jones. She whipped his ass that night.
Yeah, but man, that's
what they claim, allegedly.
Yeah.
Shit, man, we definitely want to think. Yo, y'all smash that like. Where we at with the likes in this one? 181. We can't get that up to 200 real quick. Damn.
Yeah, if y'all ain't hit that like button,
as hell with them likes. What the hell? Damn.
Donate your thumb.
Niggas,
that like button.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Before we get asses up out of here.
Man, we definitely want to we definitely appreciate all of y'all who've been shopping with us, man. We see y'all been putting y'all orders in. Y'all know we good at getting them orders out. So, man, y'all know that this here is the best product. You can just go see for yourself, 5-star review on majority of our products, especially that Zeolite. Been helping a lot of people.
My bad, y'all.
The detox drink, organic detox drink it's an herbal detox drink. You know what I mean? To detox your body. Along with the Zeolite, that's a powerful, you know what I mean? That's a powerful combination right there. You know what I mean? To get all that shit out. All that shit you've been eating, all that shit you've been rubbing into your skin, all that shit that you've been breathing in, them spraying stuff. All them goddamn seafood boils and crabs and Henny and all that shit that niggas be on. I ain't saying y'all particularly, but I mean, it's some niggas that probably watching this that got that diet too. All that shit, it'll help clean all that out. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know anything about Zeolite? We already did a whole show on that about how it's in the National Institute of Health, all in their research, and we like, damn. If it helped all these people and cleaned up all these environments and helped the body the way it cleans out all the gook that's in your body, why they ain't using that shit in the medical establishment?
Shout out to Bittersweet that I got my Zeolite. Shout out to Bittersweet.
Why they ain't using this shit in the medical establishment if they got the research on it that it works? Oh, because they not in the business of healing anybody. Because their business is keeping you sick so they can keep making money off of that. Of course, they ain't going to give you something that actually will work. You know what I mean? Well, indefinitely. It's crazy. It's wild out here, man. Yep. It's wild out here. It's wild, wild west, motherfucker.
So, yeah, appreciate y'all, man, coming
Definitely
through.
Appreciate y'all.
We're going,
smash that like. Hold on, where we at with the likes real quick before we get up out of here? We hit 200.
Nah, we ain't hit 200 yet.
We ain't hit 200. Damn, these niggas. That's crazy, bro. These niggas is crazy.
Well, if you catch the replay back, just hit the like button.
Hell yeah, smash that shit. What the hell is wrong with y'all niggas? Man, we up out of here, man.
And on that note,
links to the shop is pinned to the top, man. We up out of here, man. Peace. Ungrateful ass.
Do you have neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where Zeolite comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of risks like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at Night and Day, netmarket.com, and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical healthcare provider to see if ZeoAid will be right for you.
Hey, what's going on, my good peoples? My name is Itiko La Paris Jordan, and I am the owner of Melanin Splash LLC, partners with the Night and Day Shopping Network, with them boys, the Curry Gang, and guess what? They got it going on. But guess what? Guess what else is going on? This right here, this gorilla strength. If you've been backed up, if you've been having a hard time, you need a good detox and cleanse that gets you straight, you need gorilla strength. Hey guys, check this out. Turmeric, black seed oil, black maca root, ginger, vitamin D, ashwagandha, sea moss, all in one container? That's crazy. But guess what? I'm crazy enough to put it inside of here and put it on that network. And I thank them boys. Yes, because we're going to get it popping. You need to go there today. If you want, see them boxing gloves? It means something. You need to go there and get it. Go subscribe to the Night and Day Shopping Network and make sure you pick up some of this gorilla strength so you can have an easy day. You want everything to flow? You know where to go. To the Night and Day Shopping Network. Get it popping. Yes. It's waiting for you. Let's go.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn